Hey everyone, and welcome back to Schmindel Unlimited, the podcast for reviews, rants, and ramblings about books from our favorite way to get books, the Kindle Unlimited universe. I'm one of your hosts, Amity.
And I'm Lauren.
And I'm Steph. And this week we read Summertime by Willow Aster. This was a book that I had read and texted all the girls and was like, hey, we need to read this on the podcast just because it had me thinking at 60%.
We had to text Steph with 60% left or 60% done on who we thought the main character would end up with.
Just because it shocked me a little bit. But before we get into Summertime, how has your week been? Are you guys reading or watching anything?
You guys, I finished a book and I started another one and I am 47% through with it.
Wow. What book?
What?
I know, I'm so proud of myself. So I finished A Deal with the Devil. Very much enjoyed that. It was a slow burn, a very slow burn, but I like a slow burn. And so I really enjoyed that, but I had been reading that for like 3 episodes now. And so I finally finished it. It was long. And then I started Always You and Me by Danny Atkins. It starts off sad. It starts off her husband is in hospice and dying. And it reminded me of the beginning of Up, but it was really compelling. So I've kept going and I'm really enjoying it. So.
Well, Amity, you would like this. I just finished the audio for Apprentice to the Villain.
So fun. I haven't gotten it yet. I don't know why, actually.
Because Accomplice
comes out so soon.
In like 3 weeks.
I keep waiting. I think I haven't got it because I'm like, oh, surely it'll be on KU because book 1 is on KU.
But it's on Hoopla here, at least, for the
Okay.
second. And then some news. One of our, I think, top rated episodes. I mean, it was like our second episode. The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros is being made into a movie.
Yes, of course. It would.
I was waiting because that's her best book for contemporary, in my opinion.
And then another one we read, The Love Hypnotist. We read that one for the
podcast.
Not for the podcast. Oh, I had the book. I was like, that's another
The Love
one.
Hypothesis?
The Life Hypothesis, yeah.
I read that. I like that book.
That was a good one.
I really enjoyed that book. None of Allie Hazelwood is on KU.
Nothing.
Oh, man.
I know. I'm a little bit upset about it.
I do often think potentially we should rebrand so that we can read books that aren't on KU.
I know.
Maybe once a month or something, or like once in a while. We'll just do.
We have a surprise
episode.
We'll figure something out.
So I actually got the sequel to Summertime, which is called Autumn Nights.
Oh, for her sister.
For her sister. Yeah, it's out already. So I've been.
Oh, I thought it wasn't out.
No, yeah, I've been reading that one, which is
Nice.
I just got started on that because I had to get into Summer I Turned Pretty. The first 2 episodes were released today. So
I haven't watched them yet. Oh,
they're
it's just
much
the first
better
episodes.
than.
That's good.
Yeah, it's only 2 episodes.
Okay.
They're much better than season 1 and 2. It's very risque. Like some things are said, and I'm like, whoa! Like, I was a little shocked. But it's still a little like, Belly, what are you doing?
I can't believe she's now an adult whose name is Belly. I get.
I'm sorry, the girl's name is Belly?
Well, her name is Isabella, and they call her Belly.
No.
I saw something today like, how did you get through all that time and no one calling you bellyache?
Or belly button.
Right.
But yeah, so it's very different than season 2, but it's yeah. Season 1 I enjoyed, and then season 2 it came out when I was a little like this has like nothing to do with the book. And then I never read the 3rd book because
you were mad.
I was upset. But I will watch the show.
You're not going to read the book?
No, and it's so funny because I've been texting my friend who's read all 3 books, and I keep asking her, and she's like, why don't you just read the book?
Yes.
Like, I can't.
Steph, I'm so disappointed.
Maybe we do the Summer I Turned Pretty ones. Is that on KU? I think
No.
so. Is it now?
No, hence the potential need for the rebrand.
Oh yeah, maybe that would be our first one. And then we can watch the TV series. No. But anyways,
Maybe.
speaking of summertime,
Yes, let's get into summertime.
let's get into summertime. So, summertime is setting in LA. We meet our female main character, which her name is Summer.
Summer winters.
Mm-hmm.
Summer Winters.
And she just graduated from UNC with a degree in creative writing.
I loved all the North Carolina
Yes.
in this book. It was so fun. I'm like, you
And
do want to come home to Charlotte. It's great here.
yeah, and her sister, so it's her Summer, and then her sister is Autumn, Autumn Winters.
Mhm.
So she is going to spend the summer, or yeah, she's spending the summer with her movie director father, who has not really been there for her and kind of like comes into her mom's life and then leaves, and then comes into her mom's life and then leaves. So she
I
doesn't
got the
really have.
impression he's been there financially the whole time, though.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. But he
But
kind of like plays games.
Yeah.
yeah, he's self-centered and he's just oblivious kind of to other people's feelings. He does grow a little bit throughout the book.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I'll let you know if he
Yeah.
grows in book 2.
So she gets there and, gets off the plane expecting her dad to pick her up. Nope, not. It's a driver is who she thinks it is. It actually turns out to be Hudson, who is the assistant director of the movie. And everyone is staying in the same house, her dad's house, all
And
of
he
like
is also in his 20s and
yes,
great looking.
really good looking, but
Yeah.
then so is she, and he's staying in the room right next to her, and the entire like cast is staying in the house with them. Like, feels a little bit like high school.
Yes. Or I thought of like High School Musical.
Like real world road rules.
Yes.
Like the real world house. Let's make this show and
Like
all
just
be
so much
together
drama.
time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, did you get the impression that she knew this was going to happen? Because for
Nope, she
me,
had no idea.
Not a clue.
Not a clue. She thought she was coming to like actually spend quality time with her dad and get to know him.
but like, nope. So,
That's not happening.
So she unpacks, then she heads down for dinner, and her dad is there with Liam Taylor, who's
He's
the main character in the movie that they're filming.
He's like this hot up and coming, although I don't think he's up and coming. He made it. He is a star.
Yes, he's a little bit of a playboy.
He is.
Very flirty.
Also very good looking.
So the way they describe Liam or even like Winslet, could you imagine like what was that movie they just made with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni?
Oh, It Ends With Us.
Could you imagine them having to all live in the same house?
Someone would have died.
Or like what was that movie from, was it last summer or 2 summers ago with Sydney Sweeney and that hot guy?
Oh,
what's his name?
Yes. Oh my gosh, he's so good looking.
I know.
Hold on, it's gonna bug
Yes.
me.
He's so good looking. He doesn't even get a name. I'm just like that hot guy, and we all know him.
Glenn Powell. No,
Yes.
Glenn Powell.
Like-
that was team effort stuff.
Yes.
Making them all stay together in some house. Like
However, I think Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney are actually friends.
Yes, they're all like very, but like, okay, so they've been filming The Deal, and so all of them are in Canada filming for like, and I follow Twitter and it shows all of them. Do you think they all live in like similar hotels?
right, like, is this typical? I could see all staying at the same hotel and each getting
Yeah.
their own room. And so, like, is this typical enough that like it'll be just like a hotel in that your food is catered and you have your own private like room and bedroom?
And it's on the beach.
Right. Like, is this a typical thing, or is this like totally make believe, but we don't know because we're not famous people making movies?
who've been in movies.
We need an insider to give us these answers.
Also, I don't know why I had this movie being kind of like a romance movie that you would see on Netflix.
So,
Like I didn't think it was like a serious
do
movie.
you remember?
But somehow Liam is a serious actor.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's like a surfer in this movie. So do you remember when we were kids, that one surfer movie? It was like Blue in the name.
Blue Crush.
Really
Thank
fresh.
you. That's
Yeah.
what I imagined.
Okay.
This is what I was imagining for this movie.
Yeah.
But anyway, her dad then tells her, "Oh, you're gonna be Liam's assistant for the summer." And she's like, "What?"
I
Like,
think she's like everybody's assistant.
she is
Yes, that's what it sounds like.
she's their bitch. She has to fetch food and coffee, and she did not sign up for this whatsoever. So she wakes up the next morning to a text from her dad telling her to pick up the Starbucks order, and she's like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Which they can submit online.
Right? But Hudson luckily goes with her because he's like, "I'll help you out because you have no idea what's going on," and calls her kiddo.
And it wasn't like a mobile order. Like you could submit way in advance, it sounded like the night before and be like, I want all these coffees and I will be there at 7:10 to pick them up.
Right? Yeah.
I want it so badly. Why
Whatever
can
happened.
regular people not do this?
I don't know. So then they do a whole day of filming on the beach, and Winslet, who is the like female main character in the movie, she is terrible. A terrible, terrible person.
She's like mean.
She treats Summer like a slave, and then Liam just randomly kisses Summer in front of everyone. And this comes to bite them in the ass a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So Summer is like really confused. She's didn't expect this at all. She kind of was like hoping this would be a summer that she could get to know her dad, who hasn't really been there for her, except for financially.
Initially, he seemed like genuine. He just really sucks at being a dad.
Yeah. It was so weird. Her dad was one of those characters I could not understand.
Yeah,
Like he wanted to be a good dad, but then he just like did shitty things.
I know.
So,
He's gone his whole life only having to think about himself
yes, exactly.
and the movie he's doing, and that's all that matters.
So they wake up one morning at 4 a.m. and Summer's dad doesn't like the waves. So he's like, I'm booking a trip.
We're going to Oahu right now. Be ready. Pack a bag for overnight, and they all just hop on a plane and they're in Oahu.
So,
And luckily, Winslet is not on this trip. So they all happen to be staying at another giant house together
in Hawaii.
in Hawaii. So Hudson and Summer, they have some run-ins. He accidentally sees her naked, and then they kiss. And however, around the time pictures are leaked of Liam flirting and kissing Summer on set.
And so his agent wants them to fake date because he has this.
And her
like,
dad thinks it's a good idea too.
That was the crazy part to me.
I know. It's like, it'll be good press for the movie and for Liam, and you
That
should
was
do it.
one
And he's
of
gonna
the crazy parts to me.
and he's gonna pay you a
Crazy
bunch of
part one.
money. And I'm like, your dad's rich. Do you really need the money from this actor? But I guess she does.
Yeah. But I think she wanted to kind of start her own creative, like writing her, but she didn't want to do it with her
No.
dad.
And she's basically agreeing to this because she's trying to help Liam out. Like,
Yeah.
she's a good person. And then everyone finds out that Summer and
Liam are
are
dating.
dating, and they
And they
don't.
can't let anybody know.
No, there is an NDA. So Hudson is not happy. He's ignoring Summer the entire next day. Until the next day, she asks Hudson, like, "Are you done ignoring me?" After she goes on a date with Liam. Super awkward. Like, what do you want to do? And come to find out, Winslet is in Hudson's room, and she's just a bitch.
Yeah, I know. And Summer can hear her.
Yeah.
So
I kept waiting for Winslet's redemption arc, and
No, wasn't one. But
No.
also, like, anyway. It'll be, I'll say this at the end of the book.
so Summer and Hudson almost kiss after Dave's shooting, but they're interrupted.
And Hudson doesn't know that she's fake dating Liam.
Yeah, but they have this like sexual tension.
They do.
The like flirting and all that stuff. And And then Summer and Hudson do end up kissing in her room, and she's like, whoa. And then she finds out that Liam had told Hudson
Yes,
about
so
the
he
truth.
knows the truth.
So
They're all done filming.
they're all done filming, and Hudson and Summer's dad
They fly
leave.
back. They
just
fly
leave.
back before everyone else because they've got shit to do.
Yes.
And then everyone else gets on this private jet and did not see this coming.
This
at
was
all.
crazy.
It was crazy. It crashes. The plane crash.
In the ocean, and they all survive and are able to swim.
Yes, and the worst part is like when they're swimming back, Summer gets stung by a box
jelly.
jellyfish and needs like anti-venom and is in the hospital. I'm like, that's the worst part of this. You were in a plane crash.
I know this was like a jump the shark moment, but we were 30% into the book.
Right?
Okay, at this point in time, so like when the plane crashes, Liam is there for Summer the entire time.
great.
He's literally swimming beside her in the ocean they
At
crashed
this
into.
point, he like reminded me of the golden retriever.
He like carries her, like he's like taking care of her. He's
Yes.
making sure I think he was like kicking for her too. Like he was like, just hold on to me.
He was
Like
doing it all because she was out of it. And then he's like at her hospital bed. And
so this was like the beginning where I was a little bit like, that's so weird. Why isn't it Hudson?
Well, Hudson wasn't there. Like he gets there.
he does. So she wakes up in the hospital and Hudson is at her bedside. But come to find out, Liam was there like the entire time too. But who doesn't come to see her in the hospital? Her dad.
Dick dad.
She's not happy about that.
No.
So
But
they
like also her mom doesn't come.
right. And then I have a logistical
She was
question
in a
here.
plane crash.
I know. Logistical question. Because like she wakes up in the hospital and she's texting her mom, calling her. How does your phone work? You crashed into the ocean.
Well, you know, some phones are waterproof.
None now.
Who has maybe she had a really good case. She had one of those waterproof
The
cases.
OtterBox.
I not stop thinking of this. And I'm like, how is your phone working?
I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Or maybe like you really just need that little thing, and then you should put it into a new phone.
Steph, I can't go along with this one.
Questions we have.
So then in order to get back, Summer has to be drugged to get on the plane.
Oh, so her dad doesn't give her any time to like,
No.
hey, recoup from and they all have to get like every single person that was in the plane crash has to get back on a plane.
Yeah.
And
And
also,
like the next day.
right, like, and if I just only survived a plane crash because I could swim, hundreds of yards to shore, you want me to be drugged asleep for the next plane crash? So if for some reason this were to happen again, I could not save myself at all because I'm
Didn't
just
even think of that, Amity.
like, I was like, her anxiety is not working right. Like, absolutely no way would like you have gotten me to do that. You could maybe back on the plane, breathing, like with a therapist or something. But unless I knew there was some quick antidote, wake me up, like absolutely not.
That's hilarious.
That's so funny.
Well, the nice part is she sleeps the entire way. They don't crash.
Also, real quick, going back to the plane crash, they didn't have the little flotation devices.
Girl, I don't know.
It's a private jet too,
Yeah,
so like
it's a
I think it's different.
we call it a PJ.
She didn't watch the info video that they always play.
No, just the seat back cushion that you get to grab onto.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
Do the private jet cushions, are they still flotation devices? Because they're like nice leather, it's soft.
I don't know. I don't have those types of friends, guys.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
unsure.
one day Dan will know.
Yeah,
Isn't your husband like becoming a pilot? This seems like an
He
important
flies
question.
this little ant-sized plane currently.
What do they have?
Great question. No idea.
You should probably find out.
I've been in the plane. I don't know.
They don't have info
Pay
video.
attention to
No,
the
I
safety
do
briefing
not.
either.
I don't get an info video. I did get an instruction tips and tricks on how to properly use a seatbelt.
Ooh.
That was about it. And then he made me fly it for 10 seconds, and that was terrifying.
Oh.
It's fine.
Okay, well, Lauren will do some research on that and get back
Yeah,
to
right
us.
on it, guys.
So yeah, so Summer's dad forces her back on that plane and the entire
Yeah.
cast.
And then he continues to force them, oh, we're gonna start filming again right away.
After you guys have just been into the ocean. This traumatizing.
It's crazy. Her dad is just a complete dick. And she ends up calling him out and he's like, you need to do this interview with Liam. And she's like, what? Why? Like,
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Like, I was just in a plane crash. Please have some sympathy because he forgets that someone went through a traumatic experience and he has no ability to put himself
He has like zero empathy.
He does. He can't put himself in other people's shoes.
So,
well,
two people that do care for Summer arrive, and that's Summer's mom and Summer's sister. And
this was so awkward.
So
her sister is attracted to Hudson and is not shy about it at first.
Which is so funny because I'm reading her book and she's like completely the opposite of that. So it's like,
really?
Yeah, so she's she's not shy, but like the guy's trying to show her that he's interested and she's like stepping back.
Yeah. Well, so Summer's mom is there, and I think it's the first time her and her dad have like been in the same room in forever, and she like is trying to avoid him. Summer tells her mom and sister the truth that she's actually with Hudson. But Bella is the live-in girlfriend, and why her dad thought it was okay to have his ex-wife come and stay at the house. I don't know.
So Bella is Summer's dad's live-in girlfriend.
But it's casual.
Yes, but he's said multiple times that it's not a serious thing.
And she's upset, rightly so.
Yes, and she gets really upset when Summer's mom comes.
Well, and then her dad's like flirting with her mom and saying she's the only love of my life.
Very uncomfortable.
So awkward.
So they have like but like this is what the only redeeming part I saw of Summer's dad is like he wants to do all this family stuff and I'm like, wait a second, like where was this? But so they go to dinner.
So awkward.
And Bella is like just like confronts him.
She loses it at the table.
Rightfully so. Team Bella.
I know.
This is Team Bella.
Team Bella.
And it's like all this like emotion is happening. Summer kisses Hudson in the bathroom, but Liam is there, so he has to kiss her in front of the paparazzi. And Summer's just like mad, and she just like wants to be friends with Liam. But Liam is like super sweet at this point.
I know.
And he was like, maybe we could be more than friends. And
she's like, no, we're only friends. And then Hudson's mad.
Yeah.
But then they proceed to have sex. He's not mad at her. He specifies that.
Yes, he's mad at the situation. So, and then they like the next day, Summer's dad wants
he wants a second chance with her mom. But then something happens overnight, and now her mom is pissed at her dad. And like, this family has so much drama.
But I feel like whenever I watch these like reality TV shows, like this is what happens. Like I feel like LA.
There's no way that like I don't understand how that's real life. Am I just the most boring person of all time?
You also don't have that much drama. Yeah, like I don't think you have any drama.
Thank you. I appreciate that statement.
Not only that, but like none of us, like of the three of us, none of us would get casted on a reality TV show. Like we are not that, our personalities aren't big enough.
I'm sorry, but me sitting in bed reading a book for 6 hours straight is not entertaining TV.
True. Yeah, same. Me going to bed every night at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. and then waking up at 5 a.m. to work out.
I have been okay. This is currently past my bedtime. It is 8 p.m. I've been getting in bed at 7.
Oh man.
So then Liam offers, well, we could break up because the paparazzi's like starting to
like get really
aggressive with Summer. Yeah. And she's like, no, like let's wait until after the magazine spread comes out. And I'm like, why is she like putting this off? I don't understand. I didn't get it, but I know she was trying to be nice and help Liam.
Yeah. And so Summer and her dad get into this massive fight in front of Liam and Hudson.
You get it, girl.
Yeah.
Finally.
And we find out that Bella is pregnant. So
Oh my
Summer's gonna have a
gosh.
younger sister.
And while Bella's pregnant, he wants another chance with her mom. Like, this is the double standards here.
He really, I think he wanted 4 kids. Winter winters and spring winters still didn't exist yet. And I really think that was oddly important to him.
You know,
Oh,
if you have summer and autumn, you have to have
spring and winter, obviously.
So Summer's writing and Hudson's kind of helping her. And
Unfortunately, Winslet sees Hudson going into Summer's room. Luckily, Liam is there to kind of vouch for them, like, oh, we're all in there working on a secret project. And Winslet's just terrible.
yes, yeah, she's like not a nice person.
She's
Well, to be fair, if Winslet is jealous of Summer with one hot guy,
Yeah.
of course, having the attention of both of the hot guys is not gonna fix it.
And Hudson and Winslet had some background.
They kissed
Yes.
before. Only kissed is what we're told multiple times by Hudson.
So, I think like this is the next morning, Bella completely loses it.
Rightfully so.
Yes. Cole is terrible.
Yeah.
And they come to the conclusion that everyone needs to leave the house except for Cole and Bella. So the entire cast leaves. Hudson tells Summer, like, or they decide, like, okay, Summer can't go stay at Hudson's house. That's gonna look weird. So they're like, oh, we'll all go stay at Liam's house. So they go. Hudson's like, I'll meet up with you guys later. He never shows up.
Okay, so when they're writing together, this was the point where he like said something to her and she like looks at him and she's like, wait, why would he say that? And this was the point where I was like, wait a minute.
Do you remember what he said? Because I don't.
I have to look it up. And she like has this spark where she's like, is this the right person for me?
Oh.
And let me see if I can find it. It was at like 60% because that's when I like texted you guys. Let me see if I can find the quote. And that's where I was like, oh, I think
so while she's looking for that, they're at Liam's house, which is beautiful, by the way. And Liam's
and nearby, and he totally could have been staying there the whole time, no problem.
Liam's so welcoming. And apparently Hudson told Liam he and Summer should sleep in the same room until the breakup happens. But then they're there and Hudson hasn't called her, hasn't texted until they find out that Hudson has agreed to be Winslet's boyfriend for several months.
Oh, it was when Hudson said to her, think about showing your story to your dad. He can bring you places. So
like, do you know her at all?
Yes.
That.
I do know your dad means well. He said, just think about showing him this story when we're done. I won't keep pushing it, but just promise you'll think about it. And she like,
I did not have a problem with that.
Oh, see, when he was pushing her on that, I was like, wow, is what like he knows her relationship with her father.
Yeah.
Yes, and also she met Hudson because of his professional working relationship with her dad, who is a successful somebody, like he's doing this exact thing. Like the only thing you're missing is a financer.
Yeah, that's true.
At that point, why would you not?
At that point, I was like, oh, there's something up. I was like, there's something weird going on.
Yeah. So we've now gotten the bombshell of Hudson and Winslet together. And
were you mad at Hudson for this too?
I was pissed.
Maybe I was a Hudson apologist. I also didn't have a problem with this.
I was not. I was shocked and appalled. Then we get to set on Monday and Hudson tries talking to Summer and Winslet comes over and says like, oh, like you woke up so early. You weren't in bed with me. The sex last night was great. Oh God. And like Hudson pulls her aside and like, we didn't have sex last night, but it turns out he lied. Like they may not have had sex that night, but they
they've
did
had their
before.
Yeah,
And he
exactly.
told her they didn't multiple times. But we get to this point, like Liam's like, I really actually like you, Summer.
Yeah, I want to be more than friends.
Yeah.
He gave her like his entire basement. Like from if I remember, that's what I was like picturing in my head. Like or no, they were staying in his room. She
Yeah,
was
I was
staying
like,
in his room.
there was no basement.
No, there was his room. Like they like went out to the pool or something.
Oh yeah. Well, they stayed in the room together.
Yeah.
But after the whole Hudson Winslet thing, Summer calls her dad and quits. I was so happy at this point. And her dad gives her contacts, like, here's some people that you could get in touch with. And she calls one. And because it's Hollywood and she has a connection, she gets a job interview for the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, she's dating the it boy, and her dad
Yes.
has clout. So like,
Yes. She ends up getting the job. And then while her and Liam are eating dinner that she made, Hudson shows up and it's like, oh, they're playing house and he's pissed. And he comes over and he just wants the story
Yeah,
that they wrote together.
which she wrote like majority of it.
I know. I was like, oh, this is bad. So we start to not like
so they
Hudson
break up like for good.
for good.
Yeah,
They're done. She
At
doesn't
this
want to talk to
point.
her.
And then Summer gets kind of mopey.
She does. They go to the
Far
end of
too
the
mopey for the fact that like it's still summer.
right.
Like,
She's
what has it
looking
been?
for-
3 weeks?
Yeah. But I think she was like really into him and kind of was like more disappointed in the way it all turned out.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I'm watching Summer I Turned Pretty. I'm like, this girl is so boy crazy. And I'm like, maybe I think that's just like girls in general. We sometimes just get like too boy crazy.
Maybe. Especially at
I
like
should released a
certain
song called
age.
Boy Crazy this summer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially like at that college age, and she's just right out of college.
I know.
Too.
She is a child still.
Yeah.
Well, and she's just out of college. She's hot. She moves to LA. Everyone there's hot. Like they're all living together. Like this is the premise of the real
And they're hot.
right. Like
Guys, I just watched this on a reality TV show. It's called Love Island.
Okay, so anytime I don't really watch reality TV, but Dan and I watched this one show where I think I've mentioned it to you guys before. It's a bunch of girls and then a bunch of like professional soccer players from Europe. And the guys don't tell the girls what they do for a profession. They like make up fake jobs and like, I work in construction. I'm a garbage man. And the girls on this show, I'm like, they're pretty. And they like start interviewing them. And I'm like, oh, she's got to be like 32. She's like 22. And it's just because they wear so much makeup
Yeah.
and they have so much filler. I'm like, you don't even look your age.
I know.
Is it the same way with Love Island?
So, yes, there's a girl on Love Island, and I feel really bad, but she's 21, and she has so much work done. I did not realize she looks like she's in her 40s.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's just crazy. I just think it's mostly like they get their lips done
Yes.
and then like the really high cheekbones.
Yes. But at that point, like, you look like every other girl.
Yeah.
I know.
So,
But anyway, we get to the end of shooting wrap party and they're there and they go. Hudson is there with Winslet, of course, and Summer looks over and like he is looking at Winslet like he never looked at her. And she's
Yeah.
like, I'm done. I'm good.
and so she goes back to Liam's house, and then her and Liam finally have a moment.
You can say the word, Steph.
But it was so funny because the entire time I was reading it and I was like, man, it's gonna be Hudson. It's gonna be Hudson. It's gonna be Hudson.
Nope, it's not.
It's not. It's Liam.
Spoiler alert, people. It's Liam. So do you want to say the word? What do they do, Steph?
They finally have sex
There we go.
in the bed that they've been sharing.
For
Okay.
a while.
So what point did you see that it was gonna be Liam? Lauren's like this point.
Yeah, kind of.
I when I started like having that little doubts was when then her and Hudson were having those like weird conversations.
I think when he came over and talked to her after he started fake dating Winslet and basically just wanted the store and I'm like, oh, it's done. That's it.
What
Right.
about
And we weren't at the right time in the book for it to be like like the fake breakup thing.
I know.
Um, but I'm trying to decide when to share it. Like she doesn't quickly enough, in my opinion, move from Hudson to Liam. There's a definite like grief period because
Yeah.
3 weeks she thought Hudson was her love, like were wrong. And I wish there had really been a like that Liam wasn't maybe such a stand-up guy. I don't know,
Mhm.
that there would have really been some genuine attempts of both of them at the same time to woo her and get her. And like I would have enjoyed that story more, I think.
Yeah.
And like it didn't really feel like she had to choose. She broke up with Hudson and Liam was who's what was left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a little bit strange. But it was interesting when her sister came the first time, she was like, I saw it being Liam.
Mm-hmm. So Liam, like they basically playing house. They're a couple.
Yeah.
And a little time goes on, Liam
So
starting,
quickly because, at 22, this is what should happen. And that's
right?
so rare for California too.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But she's not from California. She is from North Carolina.
Yeah. But
Sure, but Liam is
they're
very
immersed in the culture.
Yeah. But in the
right.
South, like where I went to college and stuff, a lot of people got married right after
They go to
college.
college to get their Mrs. degree.
So,
Isn't that like at the deep South schools? They have that saying.
yeah, a lot of my friends got
Like
married right out of
University of
college.
Alabama
That
and
was my Facebook status, my wedding day.
but you met Brian in high school.
Yeah, but I graduated. I got engaged a week before graduation, like
Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
the sorority timing you're supposed to.
Yeah. So Liam ends up starting a new movie and they tell each other, I love you. And then he wants to take her back to Nantucket to meet his family. I did not expect them to suck.
Yeah, his family. Well, and he doesn't talk about his family that often. So,
For
like,
obvious reasons.
they are just like the worst. Like, they feel like he's abandoned them in the family restaurant.
And like, when are you done with this phase? Come back and help us. But I didn't see this coming either. While his family is being terrible and she's sticking up for him, he just drops on one knee and proposes.
Yeah. She kind of like sticks up for him and stuff.
Yeah, he wanted her to see what his family was like before asking her.
Man.
Like I will say, we have had both my family and Brian's family visit for like overnights, lengthy overnights this summer, and I do think that that was a smart move.
Oh man. So then we start the epilogues and they're married 2 summers later. Her first film comes out around their second anniversary. She's pregnant.
And then they jump ahead and they have 4 kids.
Oh my
Four.
gosh.
Four of them. And by this point, she's won an Oscar.
Yep. And so
And then we're done.
they live happily ever after. And then the next story is her sister Autumn, who she meets her main male character at Summer's wedding.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
It's the football
I
player.
knew it. So when they're in Nantucket, he calls up a friend and is like, I need a favor. And they go and stay in this lighthouse, and it's a professional football player.
Yep. And they get married in that lighthouse.
They do get married at
Mhm.
the lighthouse. So, favorite characters?
I actually really enjoyed Summer. I thought she was a great main
too.
character. I liked Liam too. There was nothing he did.
Agreed.
Liam was so likable,
Yeah.
almost annoyingly so.
Yes.
Like I think we were designed, he was the Jeremiah of this book. I
He
felt like.
definitely
Like, you're
was.
supposed to just really like him.
Yeah. Like initially you're like, oh, he's gonna be so annoying. And then you're like, wait, you're not that annoying.
I know, yeah.
Really not.
It was funny because at the beginning he was kind of annoyed. Like he was like
Yeah.
being extra flirty and
I
so
don't think he ever stopped being cocky. I think you just appreciated it.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Like he can because he is that good looking and he's nice.
Yeah.
And good at his job.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, themes and tropes. What do we got?
Plane
Fake
crash.
dating.
Fake dating.
Oh yeah, the old plane crash trope.
Yeah, trauma.
One bed.
One bed. Forced proximity.
Love triangle
Ish.
thing-ish.
Yeah.
Um,
Daddy issues.
yep.
Daddy issues.
Lots of daddy issues.
Family trauma.
Hollywood.
Hollywood, yeah.
So, well, overall impression, what do we think?
Out of 10.
Hmm? What are you giving it out of 10, Steph?
I actually really enjoyed this book. I'm gonna give it an 8.
All right.
It was an easy read. I read it pretty quick.
Amity?
Don't be mad at me, Steph. 6.
I knew she was going there. I enjoyed it. The beginning, like 30%, I had the hardest time getting through it. Until I got to the plane crash, I was like, all right, where is this going? So I'm going with a 7.
Perfect.
That averages out to a 7, so that's
Yeah.
convenient math-wise.
Perfect.
I was entertained, but I wanted more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm editing a book while I'm reading the book, I'm not in.
I just thought it was like an easy summer read that I can just like kind of quickly read and
I'm gonna be honest, I got to 30%, I stopped reading, read another book, and then came back to this
I was gonna
book.
say it wasn't as quick as I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Like I was bummed I had to read this instead of could keep going with the Deal with the Devil.
Yeah.
would you read the sequel though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I have pretty low expectations.
Yeah.
Like
It's
I
okay, it's
don't.
not too bad.
I enjoy reading. It's not like I only read 12 books a year. Will
Yeah.
the sequel make the list? Like then it would be a heck no. But
We
If it's
read.
something.
would I
Yeah.
spend 4 days reading the sequel? Sure.
Yeah, no, I just started it. But I also haven't been reading as much as I was at the beginning. But I think it's because I've been focusing more on TV shows.
You said you were gonna read so much this summer.
I know.
You started off strong.
I did. I am at 38 books so far this year out of my goal. of
Ooh.
50.
Wow.
Lauren, what's your count?
Oh.
So
Do you count audiobooks? Because I've done probably like 10 audiobooks.
I feel like we can count audiobooks.
I'm counting it.
yeah, I'm 12 books ahead of schedule on my reading
Look at
challenge.
you. Okay, when I go on the Kindle app, it's not as easy to see
Oh, so yeah,
the things that you've read.
And I was like, does it tell you in
I use
View
Goodreads.
classic reading. I'm at 52 titles. However, I've read a couple like hard
books.
regular books, and then I have all the audiobooks. So I'm slacking, guys. Maybe. I don't know.
How many books are you at, Amity?
I'm trying to figure out how to tell.
Well, because this is a
I've read
good.
32 books.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
See, this is a good halfway point to like check in on our reading
Yeah,
challenge.
so I guess
Yeah.
last year I did like 120 books. I'm definitely not reading as much.
What did you say you were at?
I'm at 52.
So proud of my 32, and it's such
Yeah.
nothing.
Well, the one year I read 200 books, that was a problem. I needed an intervention.
I also think we're like hitting that point where it's like, how many KU books can we actually read without like
So
it
many.
being like a little redundant?
Oh, it's already gotten to that point. It's the same thing. Just
I am
A little
actually
different.
looking forward to Katie Bailey's new book.
what is that one?
She's been like posting about it all over Instagram.
Is it the one she has with the other author too?
Yes, it looks so good. That's coming out
I have
soon.
not seen this. Show me.
Katie Bailey. It's called Rookie Season. It's
Oh,
coming out
yes.
21st.
Oh, Leah Brunner. I've read one of hers. It's
Yeah,
cute.
this one looks so good.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to that. But our next book that we're reading is called Twisted Love. Oh, is this gonna be another Love triangle?
You
No,
think
it's
it will
not.
be an actual love triangle?
No,
Um,
can I just spoil it and say it's not?
by Ava
You
Hunt.
can.
So that's going to be our next book.
Have you read this yet?
This title seems very familiar. So I'm
Okay.
gonna look up the picture of it on Goodreads and see.
Amity, have you read it?
I will let you know in half a second. Twisted Love.
Oh no, but I think this was on my want to read.
There you go. In my opinion, the second book in this series was the best. That's just me.
Ooh, it's a billionaires series.
Oh, good.
Well, okay, the third book, he's not a billionaire.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because he like
In
gave
the
so much
second book,
away,
he's not a
or
billionaire. The second and third book, the guys are not billionaires.
It's
The,
just the
the
first.
first and
guys.
fourth, they are. Because there's so many billionaires in their 20s and 30s running around.
Just looking for love.
No, they're
In
not
regular
looking. That's the
places.
thing. They're not
They're
looking.
not looking. It just bumps them right in, bumps into them. Oh man. So,
Well, thanks for listening to our reviews, rants, and ramblings. Remember, if you also read this book or any others and review it on Amazon or Goodreads, please include that Schmindel Schmunlimited sent you. And if you wouldn't mind a quick review on your podcast platform, we would be forever grateful. Have a great weekish, and we can't wait to read, review, rant, and ramble about the next book with you. Bye.